morning coffee, breakfast with the boss on the Radio Vision Network. I am Mark Cook, and this is Scott Tanker, and I'm really excited for our next guest, Scott. She is kind of amazing.
I'm comfortable.
Yeah,
I'm offline. What did she do for us?
I'm super comfortable too, and we'll explain that in a minute. But I want to introduce her. Her name is Dorothy Atkins, and she has got so many letters and initials after her name that I can't even keep it all straight. She's a doctor. She's a nurse. She's done so many different things. But Dorothy, your deal is that it's pain relief and it's education that you're helping people do themselves. Tell me all about this.
Okay. Well, when you're in pain, you have the tendency to say something hurts and something is wrong. Pain is the body's way of communicating. We need help. Usually it's muscles, but we don't know what to do. So we wiggle, and that's not enough. So what I do, I teach the science of muscle release.
Okay.
And in teaching that, you can do it anywhere, any time, anywhere, any location, and the muscles have to respond.
So let me share something with
So
with you folks out there. Dorothy Atkins is a holistic pain relief persona. She's the most valuable player when it comes to this, an MVP. I have actually been in meetings with her where she made the whole group stand up and do some exercises, and it almost felt like a religious revival. But I'm telling you, you could feel the difference in your body just slowing down a little bit, getting more in tune with your body, just on the few simple exercises she gave us. Tell us how you got into this.
Okay.
What happened?
Okay. I was a nurse. Once a nurse, always a nurse.
Locally?
Yes, I worked at Lourdes.
Okay.
You know,
Lady Lourdes Hospital.
Yes, Lady Lourdes Hospital. You're right.
Great.
And so, and then somebody kept saying, "Daddy, you have wonderful hands." Wonderful hands. So I thought, well, that's interesting. What does that mean? That's what nurses do, you know. But then somebody else said I'd make a good teacher. I was always teaching my patients. So the opportunity came to teach health careers at Camden High School. Taught that for 20 years. Transitioned into massage therapy. Then now I combine massage, education, and nursing. That way they understand.
This is so exciting to me because you have the medical background.
Yes.
And that's so important to be able to do something like this with a holistic approach, to be able to have that tried, true, tested, however you want to describe it, right? The medical knowledge, the actual, right, the stuff that you think you know all about, right? That you ask your nurses and your doctors all about, that you have that background as well as advancing this type of therapy, and I think that is the really special, most special part about it.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's really amazing when I'm thinking back as I was growing up when I knew so little about my body.
Yes.
And I don't know a lot now, but just then, I'm an older guy now, so when you grew up, you know, something hurt, no one knew what that meant.
Right.
No one had any idea what that meant.
Yeah.
My leg hurts. Oh, it's growing pains.
Yeah, be quiet, quiet down.
Yeah.
Right.
Put rubbing alcohol in it. It'll feel a little better.
Yeah, or take some Tylenol or Advil, right? I mean,
and as we got older, and then I started to raise my kids, they became more aware of their bodies, which in turn, and of course their mom was being a mom, and they were aware of things. And then I became more aware, and the difference is 180 degrees.
Yes.
The more you can know about yourself, the more you can excel at whatever it is you're trying to do, whether it be reading, writing, athletics, or just general talent. And focus is everything today because we're so distracted by so many things. So tell me, your program works with individuals.
Yes.
And you go to corporate outings? You help
corporate outings. We work with anybody that will listen.
Right. Touche.
Everybody knows somebody in pain. Right. Everybody.
And as you get older, it's a normal part of life. As you get older.
Right. But it won't change until you do something about it. But what will you do? So we've come to realize that is what is missing. People just don't know what to do. So when it comes to our office, there's charts, anatomy charts, education. We start from the door. We put those pillows right behind your back.
Oh yeah, we didn't tell the group.
Yes.
I got it.
Okay.
I got you. Don't worry about that. Come on.
Don't tell anybody yet.
I got you covered.
But the basic principle is that arteries, nerves, and veins run through muscles. And if the muscles are tight, what do you get? The pain. And it won't stop until you release them. But then what muscles do you release? How does that happen? It doesn't happen. It does.
I want to ask though, what are people doing? Because we need to stop them from doing it,
Yes.
so that they look
Yes.
to someone like you,
Okay.
or they
Or
just
what
go.
can they do?
Okay.
They go to
Yeah.
holostouchllc.com,
Okay.
right?
What can they
What
do
are
to
they doing?
preclude
Are they
them?
are
Yeah.
they just calling a traditional doctor? Or are they?
Usually, all right. So, a lot has been word of mouth, and I have really just started to realize that I will die with this secret unless I
Oh,
get
right.
it. So
Not anymore.
I guess,
Yeah.
This
right?
is going out every week
Get the
now.
word out there. Get it out.
I
Not
said
anymore,
I'm
lady.
gonna die with this secret. Let
You're
me
going to be
get
busy
out.
when we're done with you, right?
But we educate. And we say, okay, and they give you classic athletes. Young athletes don't tell their parents they're in pain because they want to play.
They want to play. Yeah.
However, they can injure themselves.
Oh, badly.
So do older
Yes.
athletes.
The pros.
No, that's true.
Well, the pros
That's
do
true.
it because there's money on
That's
the line.
right. That's right.
But
Yes.
kids are doing it
Kids,
because they want to play.
They want to play, and they won't say it, but they don't understand the language of pain.
Right.
So we
Right.
teach groups, athletes. If a coach calls me to talk to the team, every sport has their injuries.
Right.
So we go to the injuries, how to prevent them. This
Right.
is this muscle. This is how it works, and this is how you can prevent it.
It's really kind of an interesting dynamic, because if we can prevent more injuries,
Oh.
obviously everything
Yes.
improves.
That's right.
It's the right approach. But I think what I'm struggling with is like, when they have a back problem,
Okay.
they call
Okay.
their chiropractor,
Yes.
or they call if
Okay.
they have a problem with their arm, they call their doctor, and
Okay.
then the doctor
Yeah.
says, "Oh, go
Yes.
see the arm specialist,"
That's
or
right.
whatever.
That's right.
So how do we get people to stop doing
Okay.
that? How do we kind of
Good
how do
question.
you get that education
Okay.
aspect out
Okay.
there to the
All right.
folks?
They don't understand muscles. I'm going to just give you one little. This is an example of a muscle. Okay? Arteries, nerves, and veins are running through this. So when the muscles are tight, you're going to feel the pain there. But if a muscle is tight here and is pulling on your shoulder, you're going to feel the pain here. So we go to, okay, this is where you feel it, but that's not
That's
the
not
problem.
where it is, right?
So we go through and we touch, and when you touch it, this is the muscle that's causing this pain, because this muscle moves the
Yeah.
joint. What muscles move what joints?
Right.
That's the key.
Hold that thought.
Yeah.
We have some commercials because
Sure.
we have sponsors. We are here with a very interesting person who everybody should listen to help themselves feel a little better. Dorothy Atkins, Holos Touch. Please stay with us. We'll be back after these messages.
Today's show is sponsored by Hargrove Demolition, your demolition experts. Hargrove is a family-owned and operated business right here in the southern New Jersey area, bringing you 45 years of demolition expertise. Hargrove has all your demolition needs, from emergency demolition service to demolition equipment rental. Hargrove is one of the state-approved recycling facilities right here in the southern New Jersey area. No job is too big or too small for Hargrove Demolition. Contact them today at one of their 3 locations.
When it's time for Jersey Mike's to give a sub some sizzle, this is the way. The way it's always been. The way it always should be. The way it always will be. Because that's just the way it's supposed to be. Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
If you haven't been to Speed Raceway, what are you waiting for? You want to live fast? You want to make every second count? Then grab the family. Round up the guys. Speed Raceway is 100,000 square feet of excitement, whether you're a kid or a kid at heart. Speed Raceway is the place for endless fun all summer long. Log on to speedraceway.com or just get here now.
When we make Beyond Natural dry dog and cat foods, we start with real meat as the first ingredient. We leave out corn, wheat, and soy. And we own where our dry food is made. 100%. Can other brands say all that? For nutrition you can trust and your pet will enjoy. Does your food go beyond? Learn more at purinabeyond.com.
Extra Innings is the nation's premier indoor baseball and softball training center, featuring indoor batting cages, 7 multi-use tunnels, and training rooms. Extra Innings can provide professional instruction, private and group lessons, and the best year-round clinics. Along with a nationally recognized pro shop that features the latest and widest selection of equipment and apparel, our experienced staff can provide you with the right instruction and help you find the best equipment for your ability and budget. Extra Innings, where the game never ends.
Today's show has been sponsored by More Than Gifts. Come see our new location in Marlton, New Jersey. Not just gifts, but more.
Welcome back. This is Scott Tanker and Mark Cook. We are with Breakfast with the Boss, and this is the morning coffee show. I don't do that as well as you do, but I keep trying. You do it really good.
Oh, come
anyway,
on.
we're here with a great person, Dorothy Atkins, who offline has actually helped me already. So we're going to keep her here until I feel better, which means you're going to be here a while. But Dorothy is
I already feel better.
Yeah, I do too. She's a specialist in holistic medicine, but not only that, what's really cool, she teaches you how to help yourself.
Yeah.
Do-it-yourself health. Wow, what a concept.
Yeah, it's awesome, Dorothy. I want let's break
go.
it down now, right?
Yeah.
Because before we started, before the interview even began, she did 2 things. She threw a foam about, well, I'll show you.
There you
She
go.
threw this thing behind Scott, which is a piece of foam.
And I'm feeling,
And she threw this thing
Same
behind me,
concept, yeah.
which is just a pillow, same concept. And these are an example of a small thing we can do just to give a little bit of that lumbar back support there to keep me straight and all that stuff.
You know that favorite chair you have? Well, it's not so favorite for your back.
That's right.
That's the problem.
Why is this helping me?
Because you align the spine.
Okay.
And you're supposed to be lined up.
All right.
Shaped like an
I'm
L.
loving it. I'm loving it.
Yeah, that's right. And as soon as you go back, the muscles start working.
Yeah, I had pain in my groin. I had
That's
pain
right.
in my hip.
If you go
now
forward,
I feel solid. I feel
that's right.
stable.
That's right.
It's like that athletic position, you know, in baseball or
That's right.
basketball. I hate to say it, that's my
true.
mentality.
Sure.
Yeah.
No, but it makes sense because you're lined up and the muscles are resting.
So why don't people who design, we just had a designer on,
Right.
why don't they design furniture that helps my back?
I think they're moving in that
Yeah,
direction.
I think they are too.
I think they're
they
getting
are,
better with that, but that's not something that was ever considered
That's
before.
right.
It was more about the style and
That's
the appearance
right.
of the furniture
That's right.
than it was about
Yes.
functionality. Now, I think that this is kind of one of those things that, you know, look, you don't need to be a doctor or you don't need to have advanced medical degrees to understand like something like
Yeah.
this can really make a big difference in your
Yeah.
day-to-day life.
I can't believe how I feel right now.
Yeah, I mean,
And I don't
it
feel
really.
like I'm fighting uphill force.
Do me a favor tonight. You're gonna turn on a game, or you're gonna turn on one of your favorite shows or whatever. Just try it, and see how you feel tomorrow.
Right.
Because that's
Yes.
really where it's gonna.
Where do you get these? Where do you get these?
Okay.
Target, or where do you get these little pieces of foam?
Pieces of foam you can get from Sam's Fabric or Joanne Fabric.
Oh, Joanne
Right.
Fabrics.
They
Yep,
say
yep,
Joanne
yep.
Fabric, Sam's is in the Berlin Mart.
And just have a couple of them hanging around.
That's right, and they'll cut pieces for you. And as soon as you put it in there, and also you can put those pieces between your cushion, because when you sink down,
Yep.
now after a while, most of our chairs have been around a long time.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
when you sink down, the muscles are sinking down too.
Right.
So if you put a piece of foam in between the cushion, you'll line right up,
Okay,
and you'll feel
that's
it
good
right
to know.
away.
Yeah, because I think that's happening on my side of the
Yeah.
couch.
Okay. Okay.
I think it's going down. I think my wife's side is all right. I think my side is starting to sag a little bit. It's already sitting on the couch too much, I think.
Dorothy, all of us have aches and pains. I have been in a session with 110 people, whatever it was, at your session.
Mm-hmm.
You made us stand up and do some exercises. It's fabulous.
Mm-hmm.
How can people get a hold of you so that you can talk to them and show them, and at times, obviously, be hired for your talent too,
Okay.
to make people feel healthier? I mean, you're like a Johnny Appleseed of do-it-yourself health.
Okay.
And it's fabulous. So please tell the audience
Okay.
before we forget, because we're going to ask you a couple more
Okay.
things.
All right.
Tell them how to get a hold of you and where
Okay.
and how.
You can email me at dr.dottyAtkins at gmail.com. And also I have a website at holostouchllc.com. And my office is in Hatton Heights.
That's New
And,
Jersey. That
yeah,
number
Hatton
is?
Heights, New Jersey. And my office number is 856-546-7666. 7500.
I think the easiest thing to do, look, if you guys are even interested, remotely interested, and I think that you should be, because anytime you can come up with an alternative to that traditional medicine and just the old way of doing things, I'm all for it. HolosTouchLLC.com, okay?
That's right.
HOLOS TouchLLC.com. And then your email, I want to say that again because if you have any questions, just pop up a quick email. Right now, you're on the internet or on your phone, right? Watching it. Just pop up your email, and it's dr.Dottie.Atkins@gmail.com.
I'm going to do one more. Whatever she charges for the first hour of her time, if you don't think you've got a beneficial hour, I'll pay for your time. Because there's no, I guarantee you, she will make a difference.
Wow, that's pretty.
So anybody out there says, I want to see you for an hour, and after an hour, she didn't do anything to make you feel a little better, I'll pay for your time.
That's an
because
amazing
I
offer,
know,
folks.
I know. I hope I'm not doing this wrong.
Wait a second.
You're on the hot seat, lady, but I know. I've been with you. I know the difference with this pad right here.
That's right.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you really need to begin to get a little narcissistic. Take care of yourself.
That's right.
I want a little more self-importance when it comes to your health, because I'll tell you, when you feel good, everything else makes it so much easier.
I want to get into something that you talked about, and that has a little bit to do with the education side of things. So I want to kind of hold on to that for a second, because I know we got a couple of pictures that we wanted to show.
Yeah.
So this is you in a classroom setting.
That's right.
And we're just giving the rundown here.
Well, if you pull up if you see her pants there, which she'll pull up here when the picture comes off.
Oh, that's okay.
It's a picture
of muscle.
Here you go. So lift this up. Here we go. So we can get a little picture.
Oh, okay.
See, this
Perfect.
It's a picture of the muscle. So she shows young and
cool.
old.
Throw it back.
Now throw the picture back.
Yeah. All right. Cool. There it is.
So that's at the Camden County Freeholders Women's Conference.
Nice.
I go there every year. The class is there that teach self-massage for chronic knee pain. And that is based on my one and only research. That's the only study done in the United States published.
That's what I was going to talk about. You beat me to it.
Oh,
you beat me to it. That's what I want to talk about. Say that again. Come back to us, Breon. Say that again to everybody.
Okay.
Say that again.
My research, as a result of my dissertation, is we studied. It took 8 years of study, and then we proved. We had volunteers that come in. People came in with walkers, canes. They left our study not feeling any pain. So what we did, we proved that this muscle, the quadricep muscle that moves the knee, you feel the pain here.
Yeah, I'm a perfect example.
Yes, you feel the pain here, but this muscle, just imagine this is being tight.
Yep.
You're going to feel it here. So all we did was work here. So we taught this, and it is immediate, because if you don't do anything and you start doing something to this muscle, you're increasing the circulation.
Well, not only did you prove that it worked, you published your results, and you're the only one that has this specialty on record as a thesis paper, like, so that if anybody else wants to do research on this, they have to find you.
That's right.
That's really impressive.
Yes.
That's really cool.
And not only that, I'm an example that my knee hurts, and I'm doing leg lifts to strengthen this area here. And I've been doing it for about 2 weeks now, and I feel so much better. So much better that I can't tell you.
Because you're strengthening it.
Because I'm strengthening the muscles that relate to the pain, not where the pain is, but where the muscle is that relates to the pain. And it's such an eye-opener, and I can do it myself. I sit in front of the TV and just lift 5-pound weights, and I feel great. I hate myself for being so silly up to this point.
No, but you've gone in a great direction. Throw that picture back up real quick. Look how they're all sitting down, working on their quad, right?
That's right.
So you can be doing it while you're sitting down.
This is on a phone or something.
That's right.
Right. You could be watching television with your back support, and you could be working. She could teach you how to massage this muscle. Like I'm doing. I'm kind of like showing like I'm doing it, but I'm doing it so wrong. Right? Like you would be able to show me how to do it the right way. But this is stuff that is going to make you feel better on a day-to-day basis. That's so easy to achieve that we don't even know about. And that's like kind of like the thing that makes me mad that we don't all know about this stuff. They don't
Yeah.
teach us this
They don't.
because we all could be feeling better.
And you don't have to run to the gym and start
You
lifting
don't.
50-pound weights.
Right.
Not that that's okay. You can do that too.
Yes.
But if you just want to, for the majority of people who don't exercise,
Yes.
which is
Right.
most of us,
Right.
getting out of bed in the morning and just getting the things moving in the right direction, doing a few of these exercises, and I'll tell you right now, guys, they're not hard at all.
They're not.
And you can immediately tell the
Yeah.
difference when you're moving
That's
your
right.
neck if
That's
you've been working
right.
for a long
That's
time,
right.
and your legs. You have to. No, we have to have Dorothy here with her outfit on, her exercise outfit. And
What,
and you and I will be we'll
the
do
muscle
exercise.
bodysuit?
Whatever she wears, yeah. 'Cause I'm telling
That's
you,
awesome.
We can do this.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Okay.
Do we have another? There we go. This is
Yeah.
one that I wanted to show just because it gives a little bit of the kind of the message within that very
Yes.
simple picture there.
Yes.
It's really very special, and I think that, look, you see that little logo at the bottom, that Holos Touch. That's the name you want to remember, because holostouchllc.com is the website, and that's where you're going to want to go to get all of the information about Dorothy. I know we're up against a break, but we got to come back and learn a little bit more.
I didn't
about
even
it.
realize we're up against a break.
Yeah.
I'm so enamored by
Yeah,
it.
I
This
mean,
is
we're
incredible.
honestly, we're
This is great.
we could just go on and on and on.
I'm so energetic with this pillow. I'm going to take it with
I
me
know.
wherever I go.
Yeah, no, this was like that is just such a simple thing. If nothing else, folks,
Get a pillow.
if you've learned that you could just grab one of your throw pillows or something soft or a little bit more
firmer.
A
firm,
firmer,
I like.
yes, right.
throw it behind you
Yes.
where you're normally sitting. One in the car maybe is
That's
a good
right.
idea.
That's right.
It's
Yes.
going to make you feel better every day. So let's take a quick break.
Okay.
And then we will come back and we will talk to Dottie just a little bit more about Holos Touch and everything going on there. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on the Radio Vision Network.
Saving your business money is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Tanker Consulting Services, a payment solutions expert, will show you how with a free, detailed, written analysis illustrating your cost savings. We usually uncover savings between 10 and 25%, and sometimes more. We can help your business succeed by providing reliable and secure merchant payment solutions such as merchant services programs, point-of-sale systems, and ATM machines. TCS, one of the leaders in regional credit card processing consulting, offers electronic payments to merchants locally and nationwide through our preferred vendor programs. We work to keep business costs down with a comprehensive suite of quality products, services, and customized credit card processing programs exclusively tailored for your company. TCS is convenient, reliable, and innovative, with customer service available 24/7, 365 days a year. Our in-depth industry knowledge, partnership strategy, and innovative processing solutions allow for a specialized approach to providing merchant bank processing with 100% full fee disclosure. TCS is one-stop shopping for all your merchant services solutions. Our clients save money 100% of the time. Trust Tanker Consulting Services, the knowledgeable, professional, and friendly provider of secure payment services. We set the standard by which others are measured. Call now for a free written analysis. 609-922-0201.
I'm working on that.
Hey,
That's so
welcome back.
funny. No, we
Yes.
just took a break to play one of your commercials.
Wait,
That
what
was so
were
funny. I thought we had a full break coming up. Oh, we got to go to break so that we can play a commercial for Scott.
What were we doing during the break? We were practicing her
Yeah, I was
exercises.
doing some exercises.
Right.
Yeah, but
is
we're
good.
talking to Dorothy Atkins, and she does this holistic approach to pain management, which it's pain relief, it's education, it's self-care, it's all of these different things. And one of the things that we didn't mention is that she could come to schools or your athletic program
That's right.
and talk to some of you young athletes out there
That's right.
about how you're moving your muscles and your body.
Mm-hmm.
You had a great example. You when you go to a school and you're up at
Okay.
the auditorium and
Yeah.
you're talking to the kids, you say, "What sport do you play?"
Mm-hmm.
And a young man will say, or a young lady will say, "I play basketball."
Mm-hmm.
So then you work through their shoulders with them,
that's
right?
right.
It's a great approach, and the kids are going to learn much better rather than reading out of a textbook or
right.
any of that stuff, because she's
Yes.
up, she's interactive,
Yes.
and she's showing you how to do it. And
That's
that's
right.
the suit here. That's where the muscles.
To stand up. So you can,
We've
Okay.
got the bones on the one
Yes.
side, the muscles on the other.
I'm not doing anything wrong.
No,
There
there we go.
There we go.
Now, I'm decent.
Yeah.
And I got the arms here.
Yeah.
I'm decent. That's
She's
why
like-
I covered. Yes,
Right.
It's like
yes.
the illustrated woman.
Yes, yes. But they get a picture, so when they touch, and hopefully their interest is piqued,
Right.
so that if it hurts, they don't just say, "Well, wait a minute, let me do something. Let
Yeah.
me work on this to release the muscle, so that and they feel the difference."
It's
That's
not
what
a
that's
matter
about.
of people being so in tune with their bodies that they become hypochondriacs. That's
Oh
not what we're
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about.
no.
Because that's the other side of the same coin. We don't want that.
Right.
No.
But the more you know about the
Yes.
pains and the aches and where they come from, which is typically not where the pain is,
That's right.
that's probably the most important thing you can know.
Yes, right.
And the other most important thing is that you can do these simple exercises just to release the toxins that are in your muscles
That's
Yeah.
right.
and to keep you going all day, because life's a lot busier today than it was 50
Yeah.
years ago and 40 years ago.
Yeah.
You have been such an incredible guest.
Yeah.
We have to have her back on.
Absolutely.
It's just this stuff you have to invite Dorothy into your world. I don't care if you're a business. I don't care if you're a home. I don't care if you're an educational institution.
That's right.
I don't care if you're janitors. Doesn't matter what you do.
That's right.
You can use her simple exercises.
Absolutely.
We're going to get her to write a book or
I
a
think
CD.
I think the corporate the corporate approach is a great way to do it too.
Yes.
Just come to you go to the office, you go to
I
their
go to-
office
yes.
and just say,
Yes.
look, you're at your desk, you're feeling pain in your
Yes,
legs.
that's right.
This is what you can do to help it.
You're driving the
Or
car
your
for
neck.
3 hours. What
Or-
kind of things you can do when you're
That's right.
driving? You know,
That's right.
these things we're always looking to sort of do nothing while
Yes.
we're driving. To just let our minds go. But sometimes take 15 minutes of that hour
That's
and
right.
just do a little exercise.
Yeah.
The muscles will respond. They'll thank you.
Well, you
in
can
ways.
see
Yeah.
you can see down on the bottom of the screen there. It says Holos Touch.
Yes.
If you go to holostouchllc.com, you're going to get all of the information that you need. holostouchllc.com. Did I say that clear enough?
You did perfect.
holostouchllc.com.
856-546-7500. We are definitely part of her disciples at this point. We drank the lemonade.
Yep.
And we are ready to go make
Skip the
ourselves.
Kool-Aid. We skipped the Kool-Aid. We went right to the lemonade.
Or as the commercial says,
That's
is that
iced tea and lemonade stand. Yeah, I got it. I love
We've
it.
had such a great time. Thank you so much,
You're
Dorothy.
quite welcome.
Really,
You're
really
welcome.
appreciate it. Mark and I love what you do.
Thank you.
People out there, listeners, you should be loving what she does too, because she will help you help yourself. And as we know that old saying, God helps those who help themselves.
That's right.
So we're in the right spot, folks. Holos Touch. Please get a hold of Dorothy. It's been another great show.
Absolutely.
Another great show. Please stay with us every Thursday from 9:30 to 10, sometimes even 10 to 10:30, because we have double shows.
That's right.
We have a lot of people interested in sharing with you what they do, how they do it, why they're passionate. We have a fantastic story today about Dorothy Atkins and how she got into it. Our earlier show was amazing, how the interior designer decided how to become an interior designer by basically spinning the globe and putting a finger down.
Throwing a dart.
And throwing a dart.
Love
so
it.
we love it when people come to us and share with us their passions and how they want to help the world. Stay with us each and every Thursday. Have a great week, and we'll see you next week.
Today's show is sponsored by Hardgrove Demolition, your demolition experts. Hardgrove is a Southern New Jersey area. No job is too big or too small for Hardgrove Demolition. Contact them today at one of their 3 locations.
When it's time for Jersey Mike's to give a sub some